Welcome to the first Inner Castle chess video. Today I want to talk about the white e4 opening. An opening we're very familiar with, and if we're going to play for the middle board, again, intermediate players are going to be used to the e5 response, opening up what we know to be the Italian game and the two-knight defence. And anyone familiar with this setup will also be all too familiar, possibly sick and tired of the knight attack, when the white knight on f3 moves to g5. What this does is it puts a double threat on our weak pawn on the king's side on f7. Now, if the knight moves and takes on this square, it means that our rook and our queen are forked. We can't take the knight with our king because it is protected by the bishop. If the bishop moves down here and takes on f7, then we are in check. It's protected by the knight, it can't be taken. We have to move our king and we lose our castling privileges. All sorts of bad things happen when this happens. If we are tempted to move our pawn on d5 or d7 to d5, we walk right in to the fried liver attack. And as you can see, this is quite devastating. Again, all sorts of things can go wrong. So I've been doing my homework and I discovered a great little gambit to sort of settle the score with the knight attack. It's called the Ponziani-Steinitz Gambit, and it's when our knight on f6 takes on e4. This gives white the opportunity to take back, to which we can move our pawn here to d5, thus forking one of these two major pieces. Ultimately, this means we're up material. But if white is a greedy little piggy, let's get back to where we were. If white is a greedy little piggy, after this move, white will continue with the fork. What black can now do is advance the queen out to h4, threatening checkmate on f2. So either white is completely stupid, doesn't see this, and takes our rook, to which we checkmate them on f2, or they try something prophylactic. They move out their queen, or they move out their pawn to threaten our queen and cut off this diagonal. Now, a fantastic response to this is to simply take that g3 pawn with our knight. What white can't do here is take with the pawn on h2, because this opens up this line of attack and, of course, the check. They can, of course, take from f2, taking the knight on g3, but we can still move them into check, and we've got another knight waiting in the wings. This is not a great policy. If they were greedy enough to go for the fork, they're probably going to be greedy enough just to take our rook on h8. At this point, we can now check, has to be covered because this is attacked. It's going to be covered either with the bishop or the queen, let's say the bishop, so the bishop slides in here. We simply then take the rook. Again, they have to cover the check, but that's under attack from the knight, at which point we execute a checkmate. It can be covered by the queen, makes it slightly different. So covered by the queen, same principle, check, covered again, we take the queen, we lose our knight, we pull back into, no, we don't need to pull back into check at all, we simply advance our knight, the knight is going to come under attack, we check again, check is covered, and another checkmate. That's the Ponziani-Steinitz Gambit, and I really hope that's going to be some use to you. Thanks for watching.